And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Corner for Real Madrid. 𝗃𝗶𝗱𝗵𝗁. Promising pass. 𝗃𝗶𝗄𝗃. Well, no danger now. Well read to ease the pressure. 𝗃𝗶𝗄𝗃. 𝗃𝗶𝗄𝗃. And a textbook interception. 𝗃𝗶𝗄𝗃. 𝗃𝗶𝗄𝗃. Deciding to give it to the keeper. Cleared away comprehensively. 𝗃𝗶𝗄𝗃 must take the lead here. And there it is, the opening goal. 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? The first half here comes to an end. So back in business here. City with the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Course making quite a bit of progress. And still danger here. So a corner to City as they try to increase their advantage. Federico Valverde. It might still be problematic. Well, they survived the attack. 𝗃𝗶𝗄𝗃. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. Nesta. Socrates. Danger averted for now. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. 20 minutes remaining. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗏. And support available. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗃 Kroos. And off the frame of the goal.
Well, he caught everybody out there. That almost squeezed in.
Koeman. Parejo.
Well, these Real fans are driving their team on to get this equaliser, but time is running out. Will they get another big chance?
Intercepting it intelligently. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗏 Kroos. 𝗪𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗁. And there's the final whistle. It goes into the books as a City victory.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Manchester City up against Ajax.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Nedved. Oh, big opportunity. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
A change in the offing for City. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Modric. Paul Scholes. The ball with Luka Modric. Into the advanced position goes Modric. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗏. And it's gone in. Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course, the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Paul Scholes. Minge. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Well, can they forge ahead? Ginola. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Given away by Ajax. That's useful play. And still a chance. And the deflection behind then for the corner. And Matthäus was able to deal with the threat. Vincent Kompany. Chances on. for the first half here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Pavel Nedved. Well, he's certainly not alone. And Stam got rid of it. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, not the easiest of chances. Tightly marked, but not even close in the end. And a confident clearance. Well, we're into the final half hour. Splendid tackle, and a throw-in coming up. Dembele. He continues his run, but quick thinking defensively. Dembele. Can he find the right pass? Scholes. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Paul Scholes. Donnarumma. Five minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Lothar Matthäus. Raúl Bellanova. And there's the final whistle, the big headline, defeat for City. What did you make of this?
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Barcelona facing Manchester City.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Genuine chance. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Well, sadly, you've got to say, it all went horribly wrong for him.
Well, he backed his technique. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it let him down badly. That's a poor effort.
Alexander-Arnold. Griezmann. They've given it away. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Danger averted. 𝗪𝗿Ｈis. Scholes. Modric. De Gea. Ryan Cherki. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, they can keep possession now. In with a chance. 𝗪𝗿His. It's with Scholes. Bit wasteful from City. Griezmann. Now with Son. Struggling to get it away. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Alexander-Arnold. A City free kick forthcoming. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Shevchenko. And the ball with Shevchenko. Zinedine Zidane. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close, though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Stam. And the danger is averted. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Son. And the problem not completely solved. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. And there it is! The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now?
Well, here we can see again just how well Alexander-Arnold did to get the cross into such a good area. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Eusebio. 𝗃𝗏𝗄𝗧. A very timely interception. Manchester City have work to do, but is it going to happen for them? Clearance needed to be better, and well positioned to clear. Eusebio. And so the referee blows for full time, and it's disappointment for Manchester City, a defeat for them. Your assessment of the performance?
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the...
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Sporting facing Manchester City.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
𝗃𝗏𝗂𝗃𝗃. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Dembele. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Just knocked it out of there. And a good-looking pass. He's in here. Must finish. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Teammates available, but they took care of the situation defensively. 𝗃𝗏𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃. And that's great work to keep it in play. Well, inching towards the break, and City in front here. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your assessment as regards their performance.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent.
And he's broken free. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃. The ball with Luka Modric. No panic, just passing. Showing good patience. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃. Blanc carrying out his defensive duties. Luis Hernandez. Andriy 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃. A lot to like about this Sporting move. It should be. There it is. A fantastic goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded? Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Really vital interception here. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Well, disappointing end to the move. Jude Bellingham. 𝗪𝗿្ശി𝗵. Dembele on the ball. Xabi Alonso. Good patient build-up. 𝗏𝗏. In it goes! To increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Substitution time it is here. Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Could reduce the deficit. Not finished yet. Not quite yet. Still excitement left in the game.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
On with the game then. 3-2. What will happen next? Good-looking pass. This could square the game. And so there we have it, the final whistle, and Manchester City have lost this game. What did you make of it?
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of quality, lots of good individual displays. In the end, though, they won't be happy with the defeat, nor the manner of it, conceding so late on.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Fluminense facing Manchester City.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Schweinsteiger on the offensive. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Stam. The ball with Luka Modric. And it's with 𝗖𝗄𝗄. 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗀𝗄𝗃. Toni Kroos. This is Kroos. Ryan Cherki. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And he's through here. Still a chance. And a goal! Now they have their opener. And now they can celebrate. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Scholes. Cherki. Modric. This is Kroos. 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗀𝗃. Shevchenko. Nicely timed tackle. Moving the ball forwards. How creative can they be? Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. And the danger is averted. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Scholes. On to Stam. Modric. Ryan Cherki. Shevchenko. It's with Scholes. Well, on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle and City narrowly behind. Stuart, your assessment of their first-half performance?
Well, they've not had quite enough purpose to their attacking play so far. It's all been a bit too predictable. But in the second half, if they can get more support to their strikers and play with greater intensity, they can certainly turn this around.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back in business, the second half underway, and City trying to plot a route back into this one. Cherki. This is Kroos. Pulisic. And on to 𝗂𝗏. 𝗂𝗏. Paul Scholes. Toni Kroos. 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗀𝗃. 𝗖𝗄𝗄𝗏. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Henry. Paul Scholes. 𝗂𝗏. Pulisic. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Modric. And into the last 20 minutes. Read it well. 𝗂𝗏. Pulisic. 𝗂𝗏𝗪𝗏. Maicon. Milinkovic-Savic. Can they create something? Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗀𝗃. Vincent Kompany. Alexander-Arnold. Henry. And there's the final whistle. The big headline, defeat for City. What did you make of this?
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Manchester City versus Barcelona.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Lala. 𝗃𝗏. Modric. A City corner it is. No-nonsense clearance. Essien. And calling upon all his defensive qualities. And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Might be able to produce from this position. Could take the lead. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it. And now they've been rewarded.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Well, back underway here. What sort of response will that goal elicit from Barca? Nedved. Here's Lala. He continues his run. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Away by Vidic. Pavel Nedved. Here's Lala. A City free kick forthcoming. Kenny Lala. Touré. On to Lala. And 𝗃𝗏 in the right position. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And the ball is moving again. The onus is on Barcelona to turn this game on its head. He's in with a chance. And it nestles in the back of the net. Barca are level.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. 𝗃𝗶𝗄𝗧. Ball played nicely. 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗄𝗧. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. Now with 𝗃𝗶𝗄𝗧. They've regained possession. 30 minutes to go then. Oh, he's through here. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Touré. On to Lala. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Magnificent defending. Thuram. Essien. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. And a simple clearance, a good one. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Khéphren Thuram. Van Basten. Given the circumstances, Barcelona have got to go for it. Time is against them here. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
And they're making a change. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Alexander-Arnold. And so the final whistle at the end of a game that certainly was hard fought. A draw it is. Manchester City, their performance. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it's a horrible feeling when you concede so late in the game. They thought they had the game won, but a lack of concentration has cost them dear here.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Aston Villa facing Manchester City.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Roy Keane moving into the advanced position. Can they nudge in front? And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗏. Modric. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗏. Wirtz. Meunier. Florian Wirtz. Roy Keane. And snuffed out the danger immediately. City pushing forward with options available. Scholes. On to Modric. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Morientes. Di Maria now. Might be a chance here. Chanced him on. And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Florian Wirtz. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Wirtz. Trent Alexander-Arnold. 𝗃𝗏𝗄𝗽. And it's with Eusebio. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just invited someone to attack it, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, advantage City after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Keane. Well, he's given us away. De Gea. Florian Wirtz. This could square the game. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Matuidi. On to Morientes. He's in here. Superb chance. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So back in action. Will there be a quick response from City? There needs to be. 𝗃𝗏-𝗂𝗽-𝗵𝗂. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Intercepting it intelligently.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
Manchester City have it back now. Ryan Cherki. Time is against Manchester City, but still they could hit back. And so there we have it, the final whistle, and Manchester City have lost this game. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.